welcome back to another video. This is going to be a bit of a reset, like reset my house, reset my life. No, I actually don't need to reset my life. What I actually want to do is start the week really start the week well on top of stuff, and yeah, want to be like, I'm setting myself up for having a really good and positive week. If you watched my last video, I think I was just feeling ill. I think I was hormonal and everything was all a bit like meh, but I think I'm through that. I'm like 90% better. So this is, yeah, we need to do a bit of a reset and just get ready for the week ahead. I love watching these kinds of videos, so I hope you do too. It's 3:15 and Dunelm shuts at 4 because it's Sunday, and I'm debating whether I go now or maybe go tomorrow. Okay, I've decided. We're going to Dunelm because that'll be fun. So we need some new towels, toilet roll holder, and let's see what else they've got. Let's go. These are not, this is probably the most boring adult haul, but I'll show you what I got from Dunelm. A toilet roll holder. I feel like, so we've lived in our house for 3 years now, and I think some of the stuff we bought, it's just now at the time where we probably need to start replacing some stuff. Not exciting, but the one we've got is pretty like rusty and manky. So I've been meaning to buy one of these for ages. I think this was £12. Our bath towels are grey, which I kind of regret buying because they're not cheap. Bath towels aren't cheap, but they're really thick and don't really dry properly, and then I feel like we're just constantly washing them. But I found these ones. I found these ones in Dunelm, and they're like green or what, like beige on that side. These were £12 each. They're like not the bath sheets because they were £18 each, and I didn't want to spend that much on 2 towels. So we'll see how we get on with these. But yeah, and I feel like these will look much better hung in our bedroom on the back of because they live on the back of the door. So yeah, 2 towels. That's about as exciting as this is going to get. A white bedsheet. I think because ours, they must be when they go in the dryer, they must shrink a little bit, and now every night it just pops off one of the corners. So it's like one of those things we've been meaning to sort for ages. So I finally just bought a cotton sheet, Super King at £19. This is some rollers. That's like a major throwback, because we renovated this house, and I feel like we lived in B&Q, Wicks, Dunelm, B&M, and we haven't actually done any painting for ages, but Dan had a bit of a disaster in his office and got muck all over his wall. Oh no, more than one wall. So that's for him, that's not my job, but he needed some rollers, so I got those. That concludes this really thrilling Dunelm haul. So this is what I'm gonna do next. Okay, so we're currently in the lounge, and I don't know if you can see, like, it just needs a bit of like a tidy. There's just a bit of stuff everywhere. My Dunelm haul's clearly in Nelson's way. I'm gonna tackle this hallway. I've had a bit of an interlude and just ran the dog out and got absolutely soaked, but I'm back. I'm gonna tackle the hallway, but I just was gonna show you this. This is what I just used in the lounge on the rug, and it smells so good. It's cheap from B&M, like Home Bargains. You just spray it on rugs, carpet, and then literally hoover it up, and it makes the house smell so good. Like the whole house smells of this, whatever flavour this is. Soft jasmine and lemon. Yeah, the whole house smells of it. It's so good. Okay, let's tackle this hallway. I feel like this is the best bit of cleaning. It's like the making the house smell nice at the end. So I've got a new reed diffuser that I'm going to put out in the hallway. It's actually from my Dan's mum, so that's my mum-in-law, who she gave it to me yesterday. She always buys from this brand, and they're so good. I'll put on the screen the normal one we get, and it's like one of those ones that when people have been to the house, they're like, what is that smell? Because it smells really good, and like it actually like fills the whole room. So yeah, Valente, I think, and this is, I can smell it already, it smells fresh. This is Valente, and then this smell is Portofino Bay, which is a new one, so I'll report back, but I'm just gonna put it on here, and then I think it'll fill like the whole stairwell. And then the other nice smelly things I got equally from Dan's mum were these, wait, let me put you down and I'll show you. Were these Devonwick wax melts. So I got lime, basil and mandarin, unstoppable citrus and verbena, and laundry fairy. This one literally smells like washing powder in a really good way. So once I finish dusting like behind you, I'm gonna put one of these on as well. That's like the ultimate zen. House is in order and it smells nice. It's the next day now and carrying on with starting the week. Right, I'm actually just sat and got a meal plan, which I always just use one of these little like fridge, it just lives on the fridge, little menu thing. I'll write a shopping list from there, from this, and then probably do our weekly shop at Aldi either this evening or it might be tomorrow if we've already got stuff in, I'm hoping. I'm kind of sick of doing a food shop. So I'm like trying to put it off. So yeah, we're trying to not spend too much money on food shops and like keep it pretty basic. So we'll keep it basic, but keep it healthy. That's the plan. So yeah, they're not like super inspiring. I'm just gonna, yeah, I've got a cup of tea and gonna sit and plan this, and then I'm actually gonna do my journal for the week, which I will show you what I do with that. So you've just seen that I have meal prepped. This is our weekly meals. So if you need any basic, cheap meal plan, here it is. And then you'll have just seen that I was doing my journal plan for the week, and I've showed this in a previous video, but essentially Dan got me a bullet journal. Dan, my husband, got me a bullet journal for my birthday in March, which then sat unused for a very long time. But then I started getting into it and I'm actually really enjoying it. It helps at the start of the week, you know, when you've got like loads of different stuff going on, and I feel like my brain's a little bit like trying to balance work, outside of work stuff. So like I do some volunteering, sports stuff, we have our church stuff that goes on during the week, and also trying to stay on top of making YouTube videos. So like trying to balance all of those things. I feel like it's just really helpful to get it on paper. I just write down like what's going on each day, if there's like appointments or if I'm in the office. And then this side is my weekly to-do list. Stuff that maybe if it doesn't happen here, then it gets moved to next week, or even if I've just got stuff that I need to be aware of for next week. And then this I try and do, but I haven't been very good at this section. Like just reflecting on the week, maybe what's gone well, I've had good days, bad days, all of that stuff, to try and be a bit more intentional about my week. I think that's what this is helping me to do. If you go on Pinterest, it's like a whole new world is bullet journaling. So this is my like basic version of it, but I do want to get some nice coloured pens. I feel like that, or like pastel coloured highlighters. I feel like that'll help me up my game. So I'm gonna just sit for the next 10 minutes and plan my week out. So yeah, that is my like start of the week, getting organised. It's actually the 1st of September today, and it feels like a bit like back to school, getting organised, getting ready for a new season and ready for a week ahead, a busy work week ahead, and then a really nice weekend to look forward to as well. So thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video.